I guess we'll find out.
Today it is today.
All right. Hi guys.
Day 50.
Oh no. Blake and Dwayne here with Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on beautiful Upper Lake Taneycomo. It is Tuesday the 7th of April and this is the One Cast. Today we have boated up to the dam right at the cable. They have shut 5 of the gates off, leaving 5 open at 1 foot apiece and 3 generators running for a total of 15,000 cubic feet per second of water. I am throwing a 1/8 ounce tri-olive jig on 4-pound test, and Dwayne is throwing an 1/8 ounce white jig on, you on 4-pound or 2-pound? Yeah, which one? He is throwing an 1/8 ounce Lilley's white jig on 4-pound test. And we haven't been up top in a few days, so we decided to come up here and give it a try. A few more boats out on the water today than there has been. I don't have any fishing reports. You didn't talk to Captain B by chance, did you?
No, but he did call in to get a trophy catch and fish certificate.
Oh. I wonder where he was fishing at. Probably up here.
He usually fishes jigs up here.
Yeah. Oh, sounds like Captain B called in to turn in a trophy fish certificate from one of his trips this morning. And Dwayne is got a rockfish. It looked good for a second.
It did. I think there was some fishing line attached to it or something. He kind of gave. And then I must look over to Sculpin and Peach.
Dwayne is switching over to an 1/8 ounce Sculpin and Peach with a sculpin head?
Yep.
With a sculpin head on 4-pound test, I believe. So even though the water's still, or even though the water level has dropped, you still, with 15,000 cubic feet per second, gotta let the jig sink a little bit. You don't want to jerk it too hard. Still a lot of water moving. I know that sometimes, a little bit after the dropout, the fish have to readjust to the new oxygen levels. So I don't know if that'll have an effect on the fishing today or not. They have been seeing that same flow, that the 20,000 CFS for, well, it's been almost 2 weeks now, hasn't it? Week and a half.
Sure. I don't even know what happened yesterday. Oh no, you got it.
I caught a Dwayne. There we go. It's starting, this far into the quarantine, it's starting to get hard to remember what day it is and
the stay at home, or shelter at home.
The shelter at home order. I'll switch over to the other side. Take one more cast. We better cast right in front of outlet 3. I think I can zoom one over there.
Both butt cheeks.
That's close enough. I know a lot of times this tri-olive jig works pretty good whenever the sun's beaming down, so that was the reason I chose it today.
I almost brought some black and yellow.
Yeah, I thought about bringing some black and yellow too, because that's usually a good choice when the sun's beaming too. Or black and white. I haven't been up here in 4 or 5 days now, maybe longer. Oh, oh! Did you see the size of that fish chasing that? Dang it, man.
We need to do a jerkbait retrieve.
Yeah, no kidding. So Dwayne just mentioned that he was going to try doing a jerkbait retrieve. Sometimes when the fish feel like chasing, instead of doing this normal pop, letting it come up and sink back down, you can kind of give it the jerkbait action if they're really feeling like chasing. And sometimes that works when they're in a chasing mood. All right, let's switch over to the other side. I don't know what the water in Table Rock, I don't know what rate it's going to drop at now, but if it continues to drop at the 6-inch mark a day, we could see floodgates turned off sometime relatively soon, next 4 or 5 days. It was at 920 and a quarter yesterday. Yeah, if we don't see a bunch more rain, guess that's always possible.
Time for them April showers. Then bring May flowers.
Why a lot of fishing line? I'm doing it. I'm casting right into them trees. I might regret it. Oh.
Right in there. I'm right over.
Uh-huh.
That is one monster log.
Yeah, I think I've got a couple 110+1 stuck on that log.
Over the last couple of weeks, I've hung a couple of dozen on these trees.
I saw somebody in a boat the other day with one of them poles with the twisty thing on the end going by the trees. I think somebody might have scored some signature series.
Over just a little bit closer. That usually holds the ball right there.
May get over there and slow the boat down. Dwayne's saying this next hole down is usually holds some smallmouth. We're just like 100 yards above that big sycamore tree that's in the water. On the, what side is this? It's the west side?
South side.
South side. You can almost see the ground there now. It's been a while. Right in between them two trees, huh? Better slow the boat down for that one. I don't know if I got the right smallmouth color. That's what I was thinking. So what I'm doing now is I'm just holding the boat. We're scooting down to one pocket. I'm holding the boat right here. We're fishing that slow water and that eddy. It's got to be one right back in there. Yeah, looked like a pretty little fish. I'm not even sure if it was a trout. All right, time to go behind the tree. So far, I'm not sure if there's any fish in the lake today.
Go back to the white one. Feel like I fished that pretty hard. That should have got a bite.
Got about 80 degrees today. I think there's a cool front coming through. I saw on my weather app it was supposed to cool back down in the 50s and 60s again. All right, we gotta find one back here behind this tree. Talking about that little slough back behind there. Felt good for a second. I think I found a logfish. Oh, it broke loose and then it reconnected again. And some moss. It's very interesting. Scoot us out just a little bit. Maybe they're hanging more on the seam line and not so much in towards the bank. That's something to play around with too. You can get in there and slow the boat down and fish those eddies, and if they're not all the way against the bank, come out and find your seam lines that come off of stuff and fish the seam lines. And if you don't have any luck there, go to the middle. They might be hunkered all the way down in the middle. Just some different things to try whenever you're trying to locate some fish. I'll try to cast way out in the middle, see what happens.
I can't believe neither one of us caught a fish yet.
The only one we've seen was that one that chased up to the boat. Oh!
Out in the middle, huh?
Out in the middle.
Turn that camera around.
Just had to play around with all the different areas, find where there was one at. Ooh, that looks like a nice one.
Fish.
We do get to know what a fish looks like today. If I can get it in the boat. Yeah. Look at that one. Oh no.
Here, come back up here.
Well, that hook looked like it was buried deep in the top part of his mouth, and as soon as I put a little pressure on it, it popped right out.
Well, they got to see what a bent rod looks like.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do it for us.
I thought that was a fish.
Am I over you? I'll take that as a no. I'll come over here and throw at the edge of this island.
You gotta pick a side, Blake. I keep moving the camera back and forth for you.
I think I'm still in the camera view here. Yeah, I'll scoot over this way.
One more step back.
You know, it's almost hot enough outside. That almost sounds like a good idea.
Tell you what. There he is.
Oh, chasing it.
Yeah.
You were just reeling it in and he hit it.
Yeah. Wanting to move. Oh, he spit it.
No.
I bet a spoon would work.
Or a jerk bait. If they're chasing it that hard.
Let it sink this time.
Well, there are fish in the water. We just can't get them to the boat.
I'm sure that jig had a hook on it. Oh, they're not low. They're not deep at all. He just hit it again.
Huh.
I'm working it, letting it sink about 2 seconds and then working it.
Oh,
Did you miss one?
yes.
Oh, he hit it right there at the top.
Huh. Well, we might be onto a pattern here. It would seem that maybe the fish are suspended.
A jig under a float about 3 or 4 feet deep.
Fish are suspended in maybe the first 5 foot of water here. Ha ha ha! I got one on. Oh no! No! Come on! I need to check this hook. Something's wrong with it. Probably operator error, but I'm gonna blame it on the hook.
Hey, we're getting bites now. Bam, saw it.
Did you? Ooh, look at that little shady spot back there. Alright, I'm checking the hook this time. Oh no, that looks awfully, looks like it's supposed to look. I never really have, for me personally, have had much luck on this rock bank.
2 units and less, I do real good on that. Especially when it turns to mud right there.
Yeah, I do good once I get to the very end of it. Oh, turn the camera back in. We're indecisive on which side we want to be on today.
Well, we might have to go behind the islands or something.
Talking about behind this island or behind that island?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, keep asking me 2 questions at one time.
There's got to be a fish right there.
Up in the weeds.
Oh, did you see that? Looks like there might be a fish or two rising in the
pond.
In the pond across from Lookout Point.
Duck pond.
Should we go over there?
Sometimes I like this grass bed out here.
About a week ago, there was a lot of fish midging there one evening.
Yeah, I put on in water like this a 1/32 ounce jig. Just tore fish up over in there.
I'm gonna try jerkbaiting it. I say we go to the island and call it a day. Oh my gosh.
I see a head shake.
No! What is going on? I don't get it.
They are just short striking. They're angry today. Everything's been changed on them.
Are they just holding on to the feathers real tight and right behind the hook? Man. Yeah, it has been relatively cloudy for most of the days.
You got sunlight, you got less water flows.
Less oxygen flowing.
The oxygen is.
I think it's about the same.
That doesn't play into it right now at all.
Yeah, that's something else. That's 3 fish in a row.
Oh, come on, hit it again. Oh, it's a dirty dog.
What's cool about a little bit less water flowing is we're starting to get some of our eddies back.
We are at the other side of the boat again.
I'm indecisive today.
Because we can't catch a fish.
Certainly can't hook one, that's for sure. Well, one more cast.
Okay.
Last cast.
Rules apply.
All last cast rules apply. Tell you what, that sun beaming down's a little warm.
Right.
Ah.
Nothing. Nada. Zero. Zilch. Goose egg. Skunk monkey.
Well, we thank you guys for watching today. Like and share us on Facebook, and we'll do it again tomorrow. Thanks, guys.